He's Kevin Frazier, one of the co-hosts of The Insider. Long night for him covering the Academy Awards. How much sleep?
3 hours, but good night. Great night because, this is it. Award season just ended. It's over. Drop the mic.
Okay, which actor is still out right now?
Here's what I bet. I bet you that Bradley Cooper definitely still out. Lupita, probably it's been such a great night. She stayed up to see the sunrise and enjoy the moment. So that whole cast is probably still out. Brad and Angie went to bed. Yeah.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a party still going on?
At people's houses. Like for years, Madonna had the house party, and she now turned it into a regular party. But I'm sure that at someone's house, like Tyler Perry probably kicked everybody out. He probably had people over. But there's somebody who still has people over. They're still sipping champagne, and they're like hugging and looking at their Oscars. No question. They don't have to work. You have to remember, these are people who don't have a job the next day. They don't have to get up and go to work.
Best moment last night?
There were a few. For me, you're talking about red carpet, show, or after?
Let me go after. Let me start after. Best moment after.
Okay, Jared Leto admitting that he did not realize that everybody else was in on that selfie. Everybody was in on when they took that selfie.
Yeah.
The people who jumped in there were all in on it, and they knew they were going to do it. He had no idea. So he gets up and jumps in, and then he realizes, wait a minute, this is orchestrated. Oh, this is bananas. And he just jumped in the picture.
Okay.
So I love that moment.
Red carpet moment.
My favorite red carpet moment, well, there are two. One, McConaughey and I have been talking all award season because I've just said his tux game has been off the chain. And so when he arrived, we had a discussion about don't wear simple black because it's the Oscars. He came in like a baller in his white classic Rat Pack suit, and he was like, I couldn't disappoint you. And then I asked Sandra Bullock if she would adopt an older black child because I know she just made $70 million for Gravity. And she said, normally I would, but I can't allow you in the house with Louis because you're a problem child.
Oh, that's good. So you asked Sandra if she would adopt you.
Yeah, I said, would you adopt an older black child? I was like, come on.
Maybe,
now.
But you know who would have done it? Madonna would do it.
Madonna would do it, and I think that if I leaned on Angelina hard enough, she might make me the seventh person in the family.
A long shot. If McConaughey can win an Academy Award, and he did, and deservedly so. So we're running down the list of names here of this guy may have a chance because
I know you haven't said this name, Dan. Kevin Hart. He's going to, at a point, he will say, enough of the comedy. I want a really dramatic, serious role. He's going to make that turn. Because think about Jamie Foxx. Funny guy, Joker, silly, ha-ha, Ray, boom. You're like, whoa. This guy's transformative. I think Kevin Hart can make that kind of turn, and I think one day he will find a role and make that turn.
Okay, here's the long shot. Steven Seagal.
No shot ever.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
No shot. Well, you know what? Let me not say that. Maybe. But, I mean, it would have to be one of those movies that makes him kind of shift gears a little bit, Because right now everything's just he stands up and he gives you the, like, hey, you're my brother. So, I mean, I think he shifts gears a little bit. Maybe he got it in him.
Keanu Reeves.
That's a good question. I mean, you know what? The most animated I've ever seen Keanu in an interview, we sat down and it was right after that Pistons fight, and we talked about it for 20 minutes. He was so animated into it. I was like, maybe the right sports role could change his trajectory.
All right, here's the big question, and I brought it up, and I stand by it 100%.
Okay.
A better movie, Caddyshack or Groundhog Day?
I mean, they were both very, they have like that real. I'm gonna go Groundhog Day.
All right, you're right there with me.
I'm gonna go Groundhog Day.
As an old girlfriend of mine said, "Free your mind, the rest will follow." And I like Groundhog Day. I think it's a better movie than Caddyshack.
I hear you. I mean, I think it's a tough choice. It's like You know what, Dan? It's like me in a couple hours having to sit at a table and discuss fashion with women, and their fashion sense is very different than mine. Same with Caddyshack and Groundhog Day. Your sense on these movies can be very different from one person to another.
Okay, best looking actress in person.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this now because you won't hear her talk about this. In person, walking down that carpet, Anna Kendrick looks so hot. That outfit she wore, because what they're not showing is the side was all cut out, the back was cut out. It was hot. And I'm saying that from a guy's perspective. I turned around, I was like, oh, that's hot.
I thought Lupita looked absolutely stunning.
But here's the thing. Lupita, we were waiting for like elegant float down the carpet thing. I thought you were just asking me hotness first.
No, I am.
Whole, float down the, and also we've talked to Lupita so much that there was so much anticipation for that dress. And so I think for her, she could finally exhale. That's why I still think she's out partying today, because she's like, I've been in the middle of this the whole time. I need to exhale.
Okay, was Jared Leto the best-looking person at the Academy Awards?
That's interesting you say that, because I would say McConaughey. And by the way, the Tux game has just been on point.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he in person, he looks good. And you're saying, like, if you're looking for, like, dude, there's, like, the man, McConaughey. But you know what? I'll tell you who else looked good. The best-looking man also. Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah. He
looked like, dude, say something to me. Please say something to me, and I will knock you out. That's how he looks. He's like,
I could see his six-pack through his tuxedo. I mean, come on. I mean, this dude is he's a rock star.
Bananas.
He's too good-looking. Yeah, I hate guys like that.
I've never seen a woman as pregnant as his wife. She's having twins. She was so pregnant. I was like, hey, it could happen right now. Where's the nurse?
All right, I'll let you go to bed. As always, good to hear from you.
Dan, thanks, man. Always love coming in.
All right, that's Kevin Frazier from The Insider.